Well, let's focus on the cement space, and we'll get to an analyst in just a bit. Rajesh Ravi is waiting by. But let's give you a quick backdrop. Now, yesterday, some unconfirmed reports suggested that there was a big price hike that was taken in various parts of the country. And the range that was given was around 20 to around 80 rupees per bag in various parts. South, it was supposedly supposed to see the highest price increase, and in Maharashtra, maybe 20 to around 40 rupees. That's what unconfirmed reports did suggest. Now, I think it's a little bit too early to celebrate, and I'll tell you why. Because you need to see how much of this price increase is actually accepted by the customer. Point number one. Point number two is, towards the end of the last fiscal, you'll see, like any fiscal, you see a lot of volume push. And this time around, it was a little bit more severe. So some of that inventory is still lying in the system. So only once that gets cleared out, then you'll get a better sense in terms of how demand is shaping up. And also ahead of an election, price increases, it'll be very interesting to see how much of that is accepted. So the price increase could come about, but it could be a little bit too early to celebrate that this entire price increase has been accepted. But there's good reason for a price increase. And that's because in the past quarter, you look at any geography, well, there was a sharp decline in pricing. That's in quarter 4 if you compare it to quarter 3. Particularly in South India as well as East India, you saw prices that were down severely. And pan-India prices were down by close to around 5%. That's quarter 4 in comparison to quarter 3. So pricing was weak. That gives good enough reason to see some bit of a rebound in the month of April itself. Now, in March itself, prices, they were down by close to around 2.5% because of the volume push. And prices visited the lowest level we've seen in nearly around 3 years. The positive, though, was that volume growth could be a little bit better in quarter 4 in comparison to what the street was working with. Brokerages, both Jefferies as well as Incred, in their notes, they said that yes, they're expecting a price increase in the month of April. So a price increase will come about. How much of it is accepted is very, very important. And for the time being, it could be a little bit too early to celebrate these large price increases. So the better trend will emerge in the next 1 week or so.